Most people getting into Airbnb right now are either misinformed or about to make very expensive mistakes. Number one is you can do it through Airbnb Arbitrage, which is a wildly talked about topic that I'm sure a lot of you, if you have any type of idea of Airbnb and running it as a business, you've probably heard that term before. For me, just being somebody that believes in accountability and having skin in the game, I always am gonna recommend Airbnb Arbitrage if you have some funds and if your credit is decent. So Airbnb Arbitrage, just to talk about that one, I could go into long form videos about both options, but what I will just say as a quick explanation of Airbnb Arbitrage is, let's say you go onto Zillow.com and you see a homeowner that lists their property for rent for $2,000 per month, okay? They want $2,000 for 12 months from you each month. Let's say this $2,000 a month property is actually expected to make about $5,000 a month in revenue. Let's say after all expenses are paid for, at the end of the month, you are left with about $1,500 to $2,000 in profit. Next question, how much money do you need to start? The very first thing you'll need before even securing a property is going to be your business name, LLC. Kind of just answered a second question in this one. But typically, even after you do your business name and you secure that, and you start looking for properties and you secure one, you can do one for as little as $5,000. Next question is Airbnb saturated in 2026? A lot of people think that Airbnb Arbitrage is saturated. Next question is, how do you know if a property is STR friendly? Well, first and foremost is going to be city regulations. So back when Airbnb was first a big thing in the market, and when people actually started turning these units into businesses and doing Airbnb arbitrage, there was not a ton of regulations, but a lot of people started cracking down in the years of 2019 and beyond. So city regulations are going to be a big one. Well, one of the very first things you want to do after you decide you want to do Airbnb arbitrage, after you get your business name, after you confirm that you have some funding, is looking into property and finding the right property that you want to secure. So that goes into figuring out what cities you're most interested in. A lot of the times people want the Texases, they want the Floridas, they want the Californias, they want Nashville. They want all the ones where it's like a big popular city, Seattle, whatever. And a lot of these major cities are going to have strict regulations, period, point blank. So it's important that you do your research to make sure that you're going into a city where you're going to be able to operate legally. Because if you don't, it's only a matter of time.